Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to my live stream, guys. Hello. If you are live, please say hello in the comments. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up. I am here sharing my end of spring, early summer favorites. And just because I just got a delivery on my doorstep, I'm sharing a pretty small but lovely, nonetheless, Young Living unboxing. I know you guys love to watch those on my channel. I love to share them. So I have here, you would laugh if you could see my desk down below the video screen because it is covered with my favorites. I have my trusty, hey Terry, thanks for saying hello. I have my trusty bullet journal here that I thought was only going to be like 2019, a little bit into 2020, little did we know, obviously the train wreck that 2020 was. So I am still working away in my Lotion, and I am going to do my best after I get through this video because I have so many fun links to share with you to put them all in the description box. I know I've said that and then left it blank, but favorites are a different ball game because I love watching favorites videos, and it makes me crazy when someone says, oh, I'll give you the link to like a specific product, and then you don't have it. So I'm going to make sure that I put them in here. But I have a list that I curate in my bullet journal, and I keep my seasonal favorites, and I've been, very cautiously getting back into that. I used to shoot these videos all the time on YouTube, and then obviously I've heard lots of people refer to 2020 as many things. We obviously know the global pandemic, but I think I heard another YouTuber say the great unpleasantness, and I think that's a really really light version for what happened, right? But that to say, I've been a little nervous to do these favorites videos or start lists, but now that 2021 is in full swing, we're already halfway through, if you can even believe it. I am feeling good. I feel like a lot of other people are getting on and getting back into the swing of life as best we can. I know it's still a process, but I thought it would be really fun to share the favorites that I have been sharing with you guys. Uh-oh, can you not hear? That is, let's see. Is that any better? I have a comment saying that they cannot hear me. So let me know, Terry, let me know in the comments you do hear. Okay, well, I'm so sorry if you are having troubles. I have just checked my volume level and it does look like we have good audio. So I'm going to proceed. I'm so sorry. I just went and checked all my levels and everything's good. So, okay, I have Young Living favorites, like I said, but I want to start out with some stationery and book favorites because you guys know I'm a huge bookworm. And as you can see from back there, if you look at that shelf actually back there, oh, thanks, glad to hear that you can hear the sound now. Right where that lovely little statue I'm pointing to is, that little part of my bookshelves, because I'm this nerdy, I always leave a shelf for all the books that I'll read in a calendar year that I own. And so far, that's the books that I have read in 2021. But I have taken a couple off of those shelves because I must share them with you. They're fantastic. So I love to read a good fiction novel in the summer. I am reading lots of nonfiction, lots of serious books, lots of spiritual books. But when it comes to the summer, I just want a good read that can take me away. And hello, as we are all trying to consider taking our own travels. I have not been able to travel very much yet. We did travel to see family at one point a couple weeks ago. And then when we left, it was the first time I'd left my state in a year and a half. I got sick and I was in isolation in the room, didn't have the dreaded, disease or anything. Didn't have the COVID that everyone talks about, but I just got a bug and I was isolated in the room. So I was laughing that it had taken a year and a half to get to another state. And then I was isolated in a room, thankfully, that I could stay in since we were with family, so no one else would get sick. So really didn't get to go out and travel. So I'm looking forward to some trips, but I brought up that story because my first book, I read this book. I was already really into it, and then I brought it with me on that trip, and I'm so glad I did because I spent the whole weekend reading this incredible book. As you can see, it's quite thick. And I love to read, and I'm always reading 5 to 6 books at a time. And I rarely, if ever, will read a book this big because it's just, I don't know, it's just not my thing. I'm not really a historical fiction girl. This book is so epic. It is so good. It is bigger than my head. Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. If you are looking for a book where you can see, I don't know, I think people who love historical fiction love this book, but it's not necessarily like if you're not into historical fiction, like I'm usually not, unless it's a specific thing. This one is so epic. It takes a span of such a huge amount of time, and it follows the storylines of two main characters. Marion Graves is a female pilot who grows up in the 30s and 40s. She flies planes in World War II, and she fights a lot of the stereotypes and things that women went through being female pilots back then. And it's her story. Mainly this book is her story. And when it says Great Circle, she dreams of flying the circle of the earth and flying over Antarctica. And no spoilers, on the first couple pages, you learn that she takes a flight and her plane goes down and nobody knows where that plane went. And that's not a spoiler. But there's also woven in modern times with an actress living in Los Angeles named Hadley, who ends up playing Marion Graves, this figure. She's kind of become mysterious, like an Amelia Earhart type of figure as a pilot. And they make a movie about her life, and Hadley plays her. So it's primarily Marion's story, but it's so much more than that. It's so epic. I've never seen a book that talks about so many different periods of time, from Alaska to Antarctica to Montana, where she's raised, to flying planes in the UK. Thanks for saying hello, Terry. I hope you can come back and watch the replay. But anyway, this book is epic, spans the gamut of time and locations. I was drawn. It's literally one of the best books. Like, I've read so many books already this year, but I keep coming back and thinking about this one. So pick it up. I think you'll love it. It's called Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. And then, because I'm a theater girl, I had to share Good Company. This came out this spring by Cynthia Dupree Sweeney. She wrote the book The Nest. If you like she had another popular fiction title. I loved this one because it's centered and takes place in New York, in the theater scene, specifically musical theater and plays, and follows this couple. And the premise is that this woman is looking for some papers in the basement, and she uncovers a wedding ring that she finds a wedding ring that she knows is her husband's wedding ring. And the only kicker is that years ago, he told her he lost the ring. So we don't know what happened. And that's, again, just a premise. So not really a spoiler, but even though it solves that mystery, it's really amazing. It's about friends and family dynamics. It's set in the theater world. As a musical theater performer, I got so nostalgic reading this. It was such a beautiful story. I was hooked immediately. It was a very quick read. It's got a gorgeous cover. So I just think that books, a little bit different though, so that you can really fly through this one. This one's a little bit more epic. These are the perfect type of summer reads. So Good Company and Great Circle are my favorites. And then an honorary favorite that I'm sure everybody that I know is reading. I'm just saying honorary favorite because I'm still reading it and I haven't gotten to the end of it yet. And it's one of those where it's really interesting and fun, but I don't know, like, it's building to this ending and I don't know what I'm really going to think about it till I get to the end of it. But as you can see, I'm pretty far through it and I really enjoyed it. It's called Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, who's an incredible author. I've read all of her other books. I love her books. I love the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I loved Daisy Jones and the Six. This takes place in Malibu in the 1980s. It follows a family. You really get to learn their story. And apparently it all builds up to one of the characters in the family has a big party at their Malibu house every year and some crazy stuff goes down. So it's really good so far, but I haven't gotten to the end of it. So it's an honorary favorite. Hopefully it's still good, but a lot of people are reading this. It's perfect beach read. So literally about the beach in Malibu. So taking it to the beach would be a great idea. So wanted to share those book favorites. Okay, got my books out of the way, and then I want to share a couple planners. I know it's the middle of the year, and people are like, well, some people are buying new planners if they use academic calendar year planners. I like to tend to usually do just the calendar year, but I have loved these planners and used them so much. I used the 2020 version of one of these all last year, of course, and have been into this 2021 one, and I love them. Like, they're huge favorites, and I can't believe I haven't shared them more on the channel, so that's why I wanted to make sure and share them. So the first one is a very unique taste. It is a liturgical planner, which follows the liturgical church year, so it's not for everybody, but if you consider yourself a spiritual person, a Christian person, this is called Sacred Ordinary Days, and it is a 2021 liturgical calendar. But I love this because it's just not your typical planner. And I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs of it, obviously, because this is not a planner video. But every day you have lots of places to reflect. You've got scriptures to read, lots of space. So I will actually do a gratitude list at the end of each day. I do a practice called the examen. And then you've got a little area for stuff. This is a daily planner. So you've got each page for each day for the liturgical year. And this actually starts in Advent, which is usually around December of the previous year, and then takes you through. So it takes you through calendar, like a spiritual calendar, but there's all sorts of these beautiful things built in that tell you things about it. You've got a place to reflect on your week at the end of each week. You reflect during the seasons. There's this really, really cool prayer labyrinth that you have in the back there. And then it's got like graphics that tell you about stuff. It's just so wonderful and unique. I'll put the link in the description box so you can learn more about it and see if it's for yourself. This was a limited edition cover, but this one has been so popular that you can get a weekly planner right now. And I think they're selling some that are undated too, so that if you wanted to get started in the middle of the year, you could. But this is their evening star cover, which I just think is so beautiful. But I have used this so much. I used I had a full navy colored one in 2020 that I used and loved. So big fan. Wanted to make sure I shared that. And then guys, put this one in the thumbnail if you're watching the replay. This has been my little book nerd happy place. I got it at the beginning of 2021, so I didn't get it. I ordered it in 2020, but I discovered this wonderful artist and book nerd herself. I've forgotten her name. I apologize, but I'll put her website down below. It's called Little Inklings, and she's in Canada, and she makes stickers and this planner and like book review little booklets. She has incredible products, and so I love her stuff because she designs everything herself. It's a book nerd planner. It's called Fully Booked. Obviously, as you can see, that gorgeous cover, and it's Little Inklings Designs, and she's in Canada. And I follow her on Instagram too. And it's got a little pocket in the back, but really beautiful colors. So these gorgeous little book stickers, she designs them. So you can also buy stickers at her website, which I have done. I have a whole bunch of her stickers back here. And I normally don't buy a lot of stickers from the company where I'm getting a planner, but her aesthetic and design on this planner is so great that I just couldn't resist, because all the stickers are in her same font as the font that's in the planner, and just knowing that she designed this is like a one-woman show. She designed this planner. It's been like the joy of my life. It just gets me so giddy. I know that sounds so silly. So I'm trying to get it back into its place, but this has been one of my favorite things. So I kind of use it as a planner, but because I'm that geeky girl, what I have started to do is make this what's called a commonplace notebook. And a commonplace notebook is basically kind of like a quote collection or a quote notebook. It's a place where you can write down quotes from authors that you've read or things that you've seen just as inspiration. And so I have made this a commonplace quote book, and every day I track the books that I'm reading, and then every day of the calendar year I pick a quote from a book I love and put it on the day. And then so like have what I'm doing over here and then my quote, and then I've got notes and such. And then I started in these last few months to decorate every week spread with some stickers. I never really understood the trend why people did that, but it's just been really relaxing to me. So you can see there I've added stickers. It's incredible. And I know that sounds really geeky to a lot of people, but if you love quotes and words and books and things like that, I think you would really appreciate this, because at the end of this year, I'll have 365 days of quotes of things that I've read. And please make no mistake, I do not do this every single day. Often I get behind, and then I'll do like a whole week spread at a time, where I'll just go back and find the quotes that I really love. That book, Great Circle, because there were so many good quotes. This actually is a whole big quote about describing Edinburgh, Scotland in that book. And so I wrote it in here. So there's just beautiful pages with quotes about books at the front of each spread. You've got a calendar. You've got places to write what books are coming out, what books you want to read that month. at the end of every calendar month. I love this too because you've got like a bookish haul, things you can write down all the purchases you make, and then every time you get to the end, you have a whole reading wrap-up section, quarterly check-ins. Like, it's so beautifully done, but it's just the sweetest, prettiest book. It's wonderful quality, and it just gives me so much joy to write down the books that I'm reading and write down quotes that I love that have spoken to me. There's so much in this planner I didn't show you. Let me know if you want me to do a walkthrough. There are other walkthroughs on the other YouTube channels, but I just really love this one. I want to say, unfortunately, I think this hardcover one, and obviously it's halfway through the year, is sold out, but they are definitely going to have, I think in the fall, there'll be pre-orders. She makes one every year, but you can go on there now and you can get little like book reviews. She has like a smaller notebook version where you can like log your book reviews and stuff like that, and stickers, and like the same kind of stickers that are in the front of this. So she has a lot of merchandise and things that she's designed that are available on her website right now. And then you can like check her Instagram out and see if this might be something that you want to order in the future. And this is not sponsored. None of this is sponsored. If I'm an affiliate, I'll let you know. But I just love this planner, and I think she does such great work. And I just want to highlight, you know, people that are running their own businesses and doing really well. So love, love, love this. I've been meaning to share it for a long time, but it has been, probably will be one of my favorite things of 2021. It has just given me so much joy. So wanted to share that. I think that's all the planner things. I have so many things here, you guys, that I have to go over my little list so that I don't like get you guys overwhelmed or miss anything, because there's so many good things here. Oh, I didn't share the stickers really quickly. If you are a stationery nerd and you love stickers, she's got these great sheets of stickers. And so I'm just going to share some of them. This is started and finished if you want to mark when you read your books. And then some of these are not hers, but you can also get them on Amazon. These beautiful Katie Daisy stickers. But these are more of her designs that you can get on her website, like little book quotes. These are little, and those are the bookish quotes, which are really cute. And then you've got, you got this, so like inspirational quotes. I love those pictures. I got some more because I love them. And then isn't that gorgeous, guys? Look at those stickers. They're so cute for travel. So this is a sheet for ones she designed for travel. And this is like all space related. And I just thought that was really lovely. Like the night sky, look up and get lost. The sight of the stars makes me dream. Just really beautiful and really creative. So just wanted to share those. And there's a little pocket in the back of the planner where you can put your stickers. And so I have just enjoyed them. I have had so much fun putting those in my planner, but I've also used them in journals and things like that. So again, I'll put the link to her website down below, but huge fan of her work. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple things with essential oils because I know you guys love that. And I don't want to make you wait until the end of the video, and I'm looking around. So I have just one essential oil product to share that has been a favorite the last couple of months. And then I have a quick unboxing. So as you probably know, if you use Young Living essential oils, I know a lot of people who use Young Living watch my channel, and I'm so grateful for you. Their convention was this year, and I was not able to go to the virtual convention, but I did order some new product, and that will be arriving. So when that does come, I, of course, will do an unboxing and share my first impressions with you guys. I'm really excited about the products that are coming. So I had a very, very small order. I thought I was going to place more order for the new product when I saw the products, but there were a couple of things. They released a lot of new wonderful essential oil blends and kits and things like that that were a little higher priced. So I kind of had to make a decision if I was going to wait to order that later or not. So I ordered this tiny little order for me for my monthly, monthly box. And so that I could have more in my budget to get those new products. So that's kind of why, excuse me, hold please. That is why there's not a lot to share here, but I thought you guys would enjoy an essential oil unboxing, and it seems only appropriate when I'm doing my favorites because y'all know I love Young Living products and I've been using them for a very long time. So I actually accidentally messed up. I put this in my order and I was going to change it before the order process and I forgot. And I'm kind of like, dang it, because there were a couple other things I could have ordered. But I got the Inner Defense supplement, which is wonderful for immune support. This is like taking a Thieves and a soft gel. And I was almost out. And I meant to put this one back and get the Life 9 probiotic or just, one of the other products. But I love Inner Defense, and I forget that even if I don't need it right now, it's wonderful for when you're traveling. It's wonderful to take, I like to get extra immune support before I fly, especially these days. So whenever I fly on a plane the first time, I'll probably take this. And I love having this at home for me and my husband if we need to take it. So I'm not going to use it right away, but even though I messed up and didn't mean to order it, I was like, you can always use it. I did mean to order this. Very excited. This is ImmuPro. This is a herbal supplement. It's a chewable tablet. This has melatonin in it and some minerals, and then an ImmuPro blend, which is really lovely. And I love taking these in the evening before I go to bed. It's just wonderful for sleep support and immune support, as the name implies, ImmuPro. So I had just run out of that, so I was very glad to get that. So those are my 2 supplements. And then I just got a couple of essential oils. So not a lot in this haul. It might be a record for me on the smallest haul that I've ever done from them. But I've also been keeping up and just ordering my basics. And so one that really surprised me, and I guess I could just go ahead and call this an honorary favorite because we're talking about my favorites. Lime essential oil is one that I've had for a long time and really kind of only gotten into using lately. And I especially like lime oil in the diffuser with other types of oils. I love to put spearmint, peppermint, and lime together in the diffuser. That's amazing. This just has such a yummy, fresh scent. And so I was surprised at how much I was going through it. I ordered a 15 ml, I want to say a couple months ago. And I looked down and was like, oh my word, I'm using this so much, I'm going to have to order more. But I love combining lime with a lot of different types of oils. There's so many ways to use this one. And I have Lime Vitality in the kitchen that's really yummy on avocado toast and stuff like that. But I really love this. So I got this for diffusing. And then this is tried and true for me. I order these all the time because I think it's such a good value for the money. This is Seedlings Calm, which is the line of products that were put out for babies, like body lotion and rash cream and linen spray and, baby wipes and all that, which is an incredible smell or scent of the blend for those products. But I love that they put the scent of the blend I love that they put the mix of oils in an essential oil blend because I love this for sleep support, and it's wonderful. It's so relaxing and so soothing. And I always diffuse this before I go to bed. I put it right by, I have a little container by my bed, put it in there, and I put it in my diffuser almost every night because this little bottle I want to say is like $12 or $13 if you're a member of Young Living, and it lasts a long time. So I think it's a really good value. And I'm just going to remind myself what's in here. So many good oils for relaxation. You've got lavender, coriander, bergamot, ylang ylang, and geranium. So wonderful. Love this. Always have to order these in my order. And then my favorite one that I've been using the last couple months, I've been using tons of oils and all the products and all the things, but one that I keep coming back to is this Nature's Ultra Calm, the 600 milligram. This is the CBD product that is CBD mixed with essential oil blends, and this comes in both the 300 milligram and the 600 milligram. I have them both, but to me they're very similar. They also smell very similar. There's so many good oils in this, and I just love it. You just roll it on. It's really lovely. It's I really enjoy this. So the blend of oils that's in here, let me see if I can read this. You've got some carrier oils too. So you've got apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil. My word, I cannot believe that I can't read. I can usually read all these little lines. Avocado oil. Then we've got lavender, vetiver, rosehip oil, frankincense, ylang ylang, orange. This is just so good. Hemp seed oil. I love this stuff. It smells really, really good. It's just really soothing. So I always put it on before I go to bed, but I also love to just, take it out and about whenever you need a little calm in your life. So both like I said, there's 2 different, there's a 300 milligram, 600 milligram, and I love them both and I use them both. And, this is kind of pricey. So I saved up my rewards points from my monthly boxings to get this, and I'm so glad I did. So love that. So that's my essential oils that I wanted to kind of start and share with you guys, because I know sometimes people are like, why don't you share more on the oils? Okay, so let's see, what else should I go to next? I think what I'm going to go to next is a few beauty skin products. And I don't normally share a lot of that, but I have loved this. So I bought this during the Sephora VIB sale. I'm just showing you the packaging because they still had it. Supergoop is Gwyneth Paltrow's company, and yes, I know those products are crazy expensive, but I saw this little sampler of just small size products, just to try them out, and I thought I'll try that, thinking maybe I will get a sunscreen and then I could put it in a bag to travel. That's really why I bought it. So I thought I'd just get a travel size. This whole container, there's 3 products in here, and I think it was $20. But I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed the products. Now, there's one product in here I've even tried yet. The Resetting Mist. What I really love is this is basically 3 different sunscreen products, but it's delivered in a variety of different ways, and I really appreciated it. Like, I like some of them so much. I may look up the full size. I'm going to be probably letting my heart flutter when I see how expensive it is. But there's a couple things in here that I enjoy so much that I'm ready to purchase the full size product because they're really good. I mean, I'd heard the products were really good, and so I wanted to see if they were really worth the hype. So there's 3 different types of sunscreen in here, and it's just delivered in different methods. So you've got, first of all, this one I love. It's called Play. It's just the everyday lotion. It's an SPF 50 non-greasy lotion for face and body. So this was the first one I opened just because I was taking it with me when I traveled, and I have put this on before I take bike rides in the morning and such, and I really like it. It's very creamy. It's not greasy. It doesn't feel funny. It stays on really well. It's got sunflower extract in it. It's lovely. So I love this. I probably won't get the large size of it. It's probably very expensive, but if you can get this in a kit or something, or if you love Supergoop, this one is great. It's just a standard sunscreen. And then the one I haven't used yet that I'm really excited to try, and this is the other two products intrigued me, is these are basically products for your makeup and your face that have sunscreen in them. So they're primarily sunscreen, but they're like dual purpose. They're really good sunscreen, but also this is a setting spray, which you would put on after you applied all your makeup. And I haven't tried it yet, but I can't wait. And then this one is the one that I got so excited about. This is called Unseen Sunscreen. Just want to show you the little tube. And it is basically 100% invisible SPF primer. So it is a SPF 40 primer, like sunscreen, and also makeup primer. It's like a little clear gel. It kind of reminds me of the Smashbox primer, and it's a similar package, but I love this stuff. Like, I cannot get over how well it does really help my makeup go on well. I'm glad that I already have sunscreen. It doesn't break my face out. I have really sensitive skin. So I've been using this one, and I was so impressed with it that I started using the second one, and now I can't wait to try the setting spray. So I will try to see. I don't know if this little container is still available. If it's not, I will link the products on the Sephora website. Again, not sponsored. I just thought I was really impressed with how good these products were. Like, I've heard they're really good, and they did live up to the hype. So I wanted to share that. And if you can't get huge sizes of something like that, you can get these little sizes, and they're little trial sizes, but I've been using the primer sunscreen for a while now, and it is not run out. So even though they're little, like, a little goes a long way. It's been pretty great. So love that. And then I love me a good lip product. And I know we're wearing masks all the time now, but whether I have one on or not, I'm telling you guys, I love wearing a lip product. And this is the best stuff. So this is by Tarte, and it's Maracuja Juicy Lip. This is like if the most delicious, like, soothing lip balm, lip gloss, and lipstick had a baby and, like, all came together. So they're basically these, like, lip stains. As you can see, I have lipstick on, but I just put a little bit over it. I love these because they're, this is actually from a set I got at Christmas that was a 3-pack that I wish I had bought like 2 or 3 of. They're special edition colors, but I think in the regular line they have colors that are similar. But I just wanted to show you the different colors. This is like a more nude pink, and then this one is one of my favorites. It's called Buttered Rum, and it's like just goes really well over a lot of the lipsticks that I love. And then I purchased this one called Raspberry. It's probably a little dark, but it's just like a gloss. It feels so good and luxurious on your lips. Like, I know I sound like a commercial, but you guys, It is so nice. It's like creamy, but it's still not sticky. I don't know how they do it. It's a balm, so you got to reapply it. It's not like you're putting a matte lipstick on, but it's got really good color. It's got lots of like moisturizing oils and stuff in there, and it's just lovely. There's a million different colors. I'm a huge fan. So like I said, I had 2 that I bought at Christmas, then I bought this one, and I'm already planning to buy more. I love, love, love them. So they are called the Maracuja Juicy Lip. And I think they're coming out at different times. Like, I think they came out with a summer holiday trio of like specialty colors, and I didn't get a chance to purchase it. So I'm going to check. But I'll put a Sephora link. I love them. So those are the beauty products I wanted to share. Let's see, what else do I have on here? Okay. I also want to share some more stationery products. I don't know if you are like me, but I love stationery products. I love a good pen. You can tell I love books. I love planners. And I think I've talked about this company a long time ago on my channel, but I haven't talked about them for a long time. This is a luxury stationery site called Cloth and Paper. It's run by a woman named Ashley. I love female entrepreneurs, small businesses. She's been running her business for quite a while, and I have been a long-term customer. So the reason I got really excited, they have all sorts of planner stuff. They have like really luxurious planners that that's not really my scene. So people that love that stuff, you've got to immediately go to their site. But the reason that I started enjoying Cloth and Paper is that they did a thing. They had subscription boxes, and they still do. They have subscription boxes for planner products and like, dividers and paper and agendas and all of that kind of stuff. And then they have what's called a Penspiration box, and it is a subscription service. And they've set it up now, I think, where you can either do 1 month or you can pay for like a 3-month time. And they'll send you a packet of at least 5 to 6. It's usually always 6. I don't think I've ever seen it less than that, unless they put like a specialty pen or something. And sometimes they put in pencils, like really nice mechanical pencils, and they'll always put like lead refills in there. But usually they stick with pens, which is why I like it, because I'm much more of a pen person. But they're usually always, not always, sometimes you can get them on different pen sites in the US, but they're usually imports, a lot of times Japanese imports, which are fantastic pens. And stuff you can't get readily anywhere else. We got a couple pens from the Schneider company, which is a German company, and I love them. So I have been a fan. I have been getting the subscription box. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you how long. Like, I have been a customer paying my cash money for quite some time. So I'm not an affiliate. I wish I was, but they do have a program now where if you get the box or you buy from them enough, you accrue points. And I've been a member so long that like I have these little coupons. And then once it's not like in Living where you get direct points to buy stuff. But if you have accrued enough points, then you'll get so much money off of a subscription. So that's what I've done. So I have accrued points so that my subscription is not that as expensive, but it's just because I've been a paying customer. It's not because it's not sponsored. But I wanted to show you this box because I love their aesthetic. I wish I had shown you how it was packed, but this is the box that all their stuff comes in, and then it's really well wrapped. Really, they take great attention and care to detail. Oh, I just realized I forgot. So I have both gotten my Penspiration box. So this is what you'll get if you get a Penspiration box. And you never know what pens you're going to get. And I will tell you that it is rare when I get a month that I don't like my pens. Then there might be a month where I'm like, oh, I already have that one, or that one's okay. But there's always at least 1 or 2 where I'm like, this is the best pen ever. I've never seen it anywhere, truly, or I would not have been a customer this long. I can truly tell you that. And I have a lot of their pens. Like, this is a pen that they sold in a box that I have bought refills for. And I have a different one in white. I have their pens all over my office. But if you get the Penspiration box, they will come in a little container like this. And so this is the most recent one that I just got. So there's one there that's real nice and fancy in its own little case. And then you've got a highlighter and a maroon colored pen and a black pen. And then this lime green one is also a black pen. Most of them are gel pens, which I love that. So I also placed an order with them. They had a sale. I think it was like National Pen Day or something. And I have so many of their pens that I enjoy that I purchased a handful. So I wanted to show you what that looked like. But basically, it all came in just like a little plastic container. This is one of those pens that I ordered that was in a previous Penspiration box. Just really, really good quality stuff. Here's another one that I've ordered from them. I love it. If you love stationery, if you love pens, if you love planners, check out Cloth and Paper because they have a really lovely aesthetic, very luxurious, but also really good quality. And I think you get what you pay for. So I've been meaning to talk about them forever. And then this is a pen I just got at Office Depot, but it's a tool pen, and I love their pens. I buy tool pens all the time. This is the plain plastic ones, and I use tool refills for a lot. Actually, a lot of my really nice pens that I get from Cloth and Paper. Like here's one that I've gotten from Cloth and Paper. I don't think they sell this one anymore, but the tool pen refill fits a lot of their pens. So again, even though I get these pens, I try to refill and reuse as much as I can. But this one I got, I've been eyeing it forever and it was on sale. It was like $10 off. It's a steel rose gold pen. It's a gel pen. It's just writes really, really well. It writes like butter. It's refillable. I actually only bought it because I had bought one a long time ago that was just like a regular plain, just like a silver steel one. And I don't know if either someone picked it up or if I lost it somewhere, but I could not find it anywhere. And it was one of my favorite pens. So when I saw they had a rose gold one and it was on sale, I wanted to replace it. So this is refillable. So once you get it, you can constantly refill it. I just loved it. And so since I'm talking about pens, I'll put that link down below because you guys should check it out. And then because I haven't given you enough stationery products, I just wanted to highlight another one of my favorite companies. Whitney English is a planner designer. She designed the Day Designer planner. And then she designed the planners that eventually became Blue Skies planners. I'm a huge fan of hers. She's building a new company. She's building a new brand. She's making new planners, which they're lovely. I just haven't purchased one yet. I bought one in 2020, which I ended up not using just because hello 2020. But I will probably look at purchasing one of her regular planners for next year. But I wanted to share because she has all these amazing stationery products. And this is her pen. And it's a really nice like metal pen. And I actually purchased it a long time ago. But I will say I finished using it. I used all the ink up and I wrote her because I couldn't find refills that would fit it. And I wrote them and they didn't have any. And I wanted to feature it because she just came on social media and she got refills for her pens. So I got a pack of 4. And so I just wanted to share this. I really love this pen and I'll link the website that has it because she also sells refills for it. And it's wonderful. So let me see if I can share with you. She's also put out her own binder set. Like, is that not the prettiest binder that you've ever seen? I don't know. I just thought it was gorgeous. So I actually just purchased this and she's got a whole set of like design tabs and folder things that you can put in her binders. I'm going to be doing an online program for school in the fall. So I purchased this for my fall and spring semesters coming up. But yeah, she just got really high-end, high-quality products. They ship from Oklahoma City, and I was blown away. I ordered that binder like just a couple days ago. Thought I was going to wait a week, and it showed up on my doorstep like really quickly. So love her products. So I want to put a shout out to Whitney English products, and I'll put that in the description box. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and finish my stuff with a couple of food products. So I have been on a food journey. I'm always looking for healthy, low carb, clean eating options. And I'm always, as the rest of the world does, right? I struggle with snacking. And I feel like if I snack on something, I just want it to, be clean and good. And so I have found a couple of snacks and they are keto type snacks, but full disclosure, I'm not on a keto diet. It's just I find sometimes products that are created for keto eaters are usually generally low carb, very low carb, and they're made without sugar. So most of them do not have sugar in them. And so that's something that I'm looking for in my health and wellness journey anyway. I just found a cereal and a snack. Oh, I also have a drink, but this is just honorary because it's sitting here. But I just wanted to share them with you because they're so good. And even if you're not eating keto, I think you will love them. So I just stopped eating breakfast cereal a long time ago because it has so much carbs and so much sugar and I miss it. Like every once in a while I have it. And I saw this in the grocery store that I went to the other day and I was like, I think I saw it online too because it was kind of pricey. And I was like, what in the world is that? And finally realized, hey, I should just try this. And I went to Natural Grocer local to me has a lot of these higher end products for cheaper. And so I purchased some just kind of on a whim. This is Catalina Crunch. It's, again, I don't know if it's a small business, but it's definitely an independent business. And I'm sharing this and I love it because the person that developed it was a diabetic and was looking for healthy snacks that didn't have sugar in them that actually tasted good. So they developed this cereal. So they have cinnamon crunch flavor. This is my favorite. As you can see, I just saved the empty package to show you guys. Maple waffle. You guys, this is so good. I ordered it. I thought, okay, I can't believe that that's going to be good, but it's very low carb. It's got, it's 11 grams of protein, 9 grams of fiber, 0 grams of sugar. They sweeten it with stevia, which is wonderful. And let's see, 14. It's only got 4 net carbs per serving. It's so good. I've snacked on this as just like an afternoon snack. I don't usually eat cereal dry, but it tastes like a maple waffle, exactly like the flavor. They also have a chocolate one I haven't tried, and the cinnamon crunch is good, but I wouldn't snack on it the way I snacked on this one, but it was really good cereal. So it's kind of pricey, but look and see online if there's deals on websites and Thrive Market and stuff. But I love this. So I had to share this with you because if you're looking for a no sugar protein cereal, low carb, look no further. So good. Catalina Crunch. And then this was the same thing. I was craving like a cookie or cookie dough. And I can't remember which store I bought this at. It was either Whole Foods or Target or I don't think it was Natural Grocers, but we picked this up and I think it was online. So it was probably Whole Foods. And then I put it in the fridge and never ate it. And I had it the other day and I was like, what? And I went out and bought more. So this is the Boo Keto line. It's gluten-free, vegan, protein, non-GMO. It's got 1 gram of sugar, 11 grams of protein, 2 net carbs per serving. It's chocolate chip cookie dough flavored, people. And I know there's a lot of chocolate chip cookie dough bars out there and you try them and you're like, this does not taste like chocolate chip cookie dough. What in the world? This one is so good. So I tried it one day. I was like, I need a snack. And I had forgotten I'd bought it. And I bit into it and I was like, am I eating like legit raw cookie dough? Because it's so good. Like it tastes really good. And this is vegan. So don't worry, guys. There's no worries. It tastes like you're eating raw cookie dough that you made up in the bowl, but it doesn't have any ingredients that you need to worry about. It's so good. I had it and I was like, what in the world? And I researched it. So I haven't been able to find any little bars like this, but I'm showing you the wrapper because it does come in a bag about this big and they come in little serving sizes of little squares. And I think the bag has like 10 or 12 in there, but you definitely can get that at Whole Foods, places like Natural Grocers. They might have it at Sprouts, but it is so good. And I could not get over how there was almost no carbs, no sugar. There's protein in it. It's got whole food ingredients in it. Organic cashews, tapioca flour, chocolate, cherries, pea protein, MCT oil, monk fruit, vanilla. I've just been so impressed with the ingredients. It's really, 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 really good. So if you're looking, whether you're keto or not, if you want a healthy version of like a doughy chocolate chip cookie dough bar, pick this up. It's a little blue, but it's the same color. It's just a bag. And if you find the bars, these Boo Keto bags, and they are gluten-free as well. So, so good. So I heartily recommend that you should pick up some of those snacks for your summer. And then I don't know if you've ever seen this. I got this at Whole Foods, but Koya Keto. Koya is a brand of just healthy shakes. And they have, I think, like just like vegan ones. They only have a couple keto. They have other ones that aren't necessarily keto, but they're just made with good, clean ingredients. And this is delicious. This is the chocolate brownie shake. So I'll usually like portion it out. This is a whole serving. And a whole serving size only has 4 net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, really good clean ingredients in it. It's got 12 grams of protein, but I'll usually split it in 2 for a snack. And this really tastes like liquid brownie batter. It's so good. So love this one. It's chocolate brownie. So it just happens to be sitting on my desk. So if you're looking for another keto product. So those are all my favorites. Thank you if you've hung in for this long. I so appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're watching the replay. I will put the links in the description box. I would love to know what your favorite things are. I will definitely be back to share more favorites, share more essential oil videos. Yeah, just let me know what you're enjoying this summer. And again, I'll put those links down below. And when I get my new product in from Young Living, I will definitely be sharing that as well. So I hope you're doing well on the other side of that screen. Thanks so much for watching this live stream. Please give the video a thumbs up and I will be back at you soon, guys, with more videos. All right, bye, friends.